Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 3 of 23 here in the PORWC Miller Lite Cup Series. We're here at Chicagoland, a night version, so we are racing here at night. And as you can see, unbelievably, on the pole, after the horrifying incident at Atlanta last week, Trent Dunham is on the pole. I am being joined in the broadcast booth by NNS-CRA, aka Seth Cole. Seth, what do you think of Trent getting the pole after his horrifying accident last week?
You know, this is what these drivers do. These drivers have such an amazing dedication to not only their teams, but to these fans to give them the best race they can. And the way that they're able to go through a horrific incident like that, like Dunham did last week, be able to get back in the car, and then right after that, put the car on the pole for today's race. Absolutely unbelievable, and tremendous credit to Trent Dunham. But every one of the 42 drivers in this field would have done the exact same thing, and it's just an incredible thing about this sport.
Yeah, man, it was horrifying. As we can see, as I'm going to scroll through the starting lineup here, I'm going to run through your top 10 real quick. Trent Dunham is on the pole. Second is Charles Jackson. Third is Seth Cole. Fourth is Jack Richards. Fifth is Joey Stats. Sixth is David Burton. Seventh is Eric Burton. Eighth is Kyle Sosnowski. Ninth is Cody Lamas. And 10th is Nick Bellardo. Any comments, Seth, going into the Chicagoland race?
Well, looks like a few drivers, two good friends, Charles Jackson, Jack Richards, they're starting up at the front, and also relations of David and Eric Burton starting up here as well. So, you know, this isn't exactly a track where alliances are going to help you because there's no drafting at a track like Chicago, but you may end up seeing some give and take here between drivers who know each other well here, as opposed to if it's just you against someone else. So I think you're going to see a little bit of give and take, but I think that Chicagoland is going to play out an interesting scenario into who's going to win this event tonight.
I certainly do hope so. We will be right back with a special guest saying, "Gentlemen, start your engines." So stay tuned for that.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Here we go. Cars going out on the track after Nicolas Cage once again gives us the "Gentlemen, start your engines." We are now going to go to our pole sitter, Trent Dunham. We're going to quickly scroll through the field to make sure that nobody has a problem. Doesn't seem like it. Last week's winner, Andy Tran in the 87 car, he is starting 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13th. He is starting 13th today. And like I said, it's going up the dominant car of the day last week. Joey Stats is starting 5th. This is going to be an epic race here at Chicagoland. Nighttime. We're getting ready for the green flag here at Chicago. 20 laps of exciting racing. The green flag is out and we are underway.
Could be interesting here tonight with it being night conditions. There's going to be a lot more grip on the track. It's going to be interesting to see if these drivers can find any grip in the middle and high lines here, as Dunham is going to take the lead.
Yep, Trent Dunham has the lead going into turn 3. He's He's going pretty well on the high line there. He's sticking with Seth Cole. Oh, he kind of slaps the wall a little bit there coming out of the turn, but it's going to be Trent Dunham leading the first lap. Here comes Joey Stats in the 3, but he's going to get passed by Eric Burton in the 5. I'll make sure I had that right. Eric Burton in the 5.
Drivers are getting pretty brave early here. They're going 3 wide.
Yes, they are. So we're going to scroll through the field here. Aaron Williams, who needs a good run here. He's in the back. He's trying to work his way up to the front.
It's in a hornet's nest back here. My goodness, I thought for a moment there you were going to see the 78 and the 39 get together, but they kept it straight, and there's a lot of cars back here. A big pack of cars racing hard.
Oh, yes, there really is. Kyle Sosnowski stuck on the outside. Charles Jackson's lost a lot of spots since starting on the outside. Oh, the 387 car is on the apron. He's doing good. And look at Seth Cole. Seth Cole's trying to make it 3 wide for the lead.
Looks like definitely the inside line's the preferred line right now, but wow, those 3 got really good runs, all 3 of them off that corner. Very impressive right there. So maybe there is something out of turn 2, a little bit of grip there in the higher grooves.
Yeah, Trent Dunham used it to keep the lead. We are still green here. Trent Dunham is still the leader.
I think Seth Cole's car got wicked loose or something, because that car's all of a sudden started to drop back there. He's getting bypassed by the 5, and it's like the 87 of Andy Tran's now going underneath him. He's losing a lot of spots right now.
Something's got to be, this car's got to be really loose, but what a tough break so far for Charles Jackson. I mean, he's stuck on the outside. He's across the line in 16th position, and he was 2nd.
Yeah, apparently that car found absolutely no grip with those
on the outside.
sticker tires there on the green flag, and he's just slipping to the back.
And we got a change for the lead. Cody Lamas is now leading with Eric Burton in 2nd. Trent Dunham has fallen to 3rd, but he looks like he's going to lose that to Andy Tran in the 87.
Andy Tran right now looking pretty doggone strong here. I wouldn't count him out of trying to go 2 in a row. I mean, it's possible. Now, Chicago, Atlanta, they're somewhat similar in the turns, but there's not a lot of similarities there. So for him to be able to win at 2 tracks that are completely different, that'd be incredible. He just got kicked to the high side, though, so he may end up falling back now.
Yeah, he actually got into it with the 17, I believe. The 17 moved him up the track there a little bit there, a little rough, and the 00 as well. Cody Lamas, though, is all over the back bumper of Eric Burton right now. Folks, like I said in the Daytona 5 or in the Gatorade Dual races, we will be taking short commercial breaks, so we will be back at the start of lap 10.
Oh,
Welcome
64.
back. Welcome back.
Solo
welcome
car
back.
spin.
Welcome back to Chicagoland Speedway. The caution is out. We've had a single car incident with the number 64. The 64 of Matt Dixon. He has spun around. Well, we got pit stops coming now. Here they come for pit stops.
Didn't quite see what happened to the 64, but it looks like he kept it pretty well off the wall, so I think everybody's still going to be able to continue, but unusual that a single car spin brings out the first caution, but we're about to get a little bit of a shuffle here. Pit strategy maybe going on here.
Something's going on here.
The halfway point.
Aaron Williams is slow, and the cars are going past him. Something is up with Aaron Williams, as we are going to take a look at the cars coming down pit lane here. We're looking at Trent Dunham. Looks like Eric Burton might be the first car off pit road. Oh, little contact there. The rest of these cars pit, so the 5 car will be the leader. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened to the 64. Well, we now know what brought out the caution flag. The 64 car was pushing against a 3 and pushed him right into the wall, and the 3 car turned him as he hit the wall, and as you see, Nick Bellardo got a piece of that as well, and that's what brought out our first caution. Let's go ahead and go back up to the restart. Alright, welcome back up to the green flag. A quick top 10 rundown as Eric Burton, Matt Olson, Fritz Lukender, Michael Walton, Jack Richards, Cody Lamas, Trent Dunham, Andy Tran, Dom Capps, and Dylan Young, your top 10 heading into this restart. Nobody retired after that. The 64 car is in the back. He's got fresh tires after a good round of pit stops. The pace car ducks in, and we are looking to get this race restarted with about 7 laps to go. 7 or 8 laps to go. I think about 8, yeah. Right now we have 8 laps to go.
Yep, going to be 8 to go here. And you're seeing a few new faces up here at the front. I don't think we've seen the 22, the 16, or the 2 up in the top 10 all night long, and all of a sudden the pit strategies worked out.
Yep, Michael Walton.
Out in there.
Matt Olson takes the lead now. Michael Walton right behind him. Look out. Hey, look who's back up in the top 3.
Here comes Trent Dunham. Dunham's found that low line.
Yep, Trent Dunham, he's back up. He's going for it. He's working that outside line.
Rather than the one being attacked. And so Trent Dunham's got himself in a pretty good position right now.
Yes, he does. Trent Dunham, our pole sitter, is going to retake the lead going down the back stretch. The only question is now, can he hold it for this final 6 laps?
Look at the teammates he got up here. You got this. The 17 and the 16, you've got the 22 and the 2. We're starting to see some teammates getting together here in the closing stages.
Yep. The one thing that Trent Dunham wants to see is a caution, because he knows that if a caution comes out, this race may end under the yellow flag. I'm sure not all drivers want to win like that, but I'm pretty sure Trent will take one as it comes.
And
Cars are still hitting the wall back
prime example of the reason that he wants that to happen is you can see him opening up about a 4-car length advantage there over the 22. He's trying to keep as far ahead as he can in case that caution does come out. He doesn't want anybody on his back bumper.
And so far, no one can seem to catch Trent. Those 4, he must have made an adjustment on that pit road, on his pit stop, because he took 4 tires, came out 7th, and is immediately in the lead and is leading by a lot. Trent Dunham showing his dominance. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is late, but we're going to have to take a quick commercial break.
I can tell you for a fact that I saw that car.
Okay, welcome back. We didn't take that long of a commercial break, just pretty much the length of the back stretch. Cars are still the same as Dylan Young has moved into the 2nd spot right behind Trent Dunham. We got 2 laps to go. Can Dylan Young run down Trent Dunham?
I don't know, basically the only way that Dylan Young or any of these guys from 2nd on back through 5th can catch Trent Dunham is if they stop racing amongst themselves. And right now they're still racing each other for 3rd place. I think as long as these guys continue to battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, Trent Dunham's going to be home free. But if these guys get in line and try running down the 34, they do have enough time, but they got to do it soon.
White flag is out. They're heading down the back stretch. This is all Trent Dunham's race right now. The 2 car is catching them, but it's not going to have enough. I just noticed there's a guy in the back stretch waving the white flag as well. Anyways, Trent Dunham is going to win the race here at Chicago. Trent Dunham goes to victory lane for the first time this season.
And Dunham didn't have it easy either. He started on the pole, but he slipped back through the field, had to work his way back up to the lead, so he certainly earned the win tonight.
And this really shows how much Trent Dunham loves to race. After being involved in that massive accident that saw him flip numerous times and go head-on and driver's side into the wall at least 160 miles an hour, he comes back, wins the pole and the race. Let's take a look.
And does it in an underfunded team's ride as well out of Front Row Motorsports.
Yes, I didn't even know that. That's right. Let's take a look at our official race results. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is our official race results. Trent Dunham with the victory. Dylan Young in second. Matt Olson in third. Kyle Sosnowski in fourth. Fritz Lukender, his teammate, in fifth. It's Jack Roush, fourth, fifth, and sixth, as Jack Richards finishes sixth. Michael Walton, seventh. Joseph Bryan, eighth. Nick Capps, ninth. And Seth Cole rounds out your top 10.
Take a look here at the top 10. You've got the team of Front Row Motorsports. You've got the team of Penske Racing, Roush Fenway Racing, and Joe Gibbs. The only other team represented there is third place Matt Olson. So you can see that a lot of teams brought great cars here tonight.
Yeah, it was an awesome cars. Actually, a lot of cars had to pit. Dylan Poteet, Ryan Cooper, Sean Henley, Alex DeMarco, Kyle Stewart, Wilhelm Schultz, Aaron Williams, Jake Baskinger, Charles Jackson, Luke Walker, Matt Rhea, Matt Dixon, and Nick Bellardo all had to pit, and they fell one lap down.
Wow, tough break for Charles Jackson. Start on the outside of the front row. We documented him falling to the back and finishes very dismally down. I think it was the 38th position for him.
Yep, 38th.
That's a tough break.
As I'm going to... do that. Well, Seth, thanks a lot for co-commentating with me. This was one epic race.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Trent Dunham. What an unbelievable comeback after a horrific crash last week. He really earned it. Congratulations to him. Excellent victory for him. And that was a great race tonight. Only one caution, but some excellent racing here tonight.
Well, guys, this is McKinney Man 93, a.k.a. Michael Norman, and NNSCRA, a.k.a. Seth Cole, saying, till we meet again. Here are the point standings after race 3 in the Miller Lite Cup Series. As you see, Hayden Klein is the points leader by 6 over Dylan Young right now, and 9 over Matt Olson. We have a 3-way tie for 4th. David Burton, Andy Tran, and Trent Dunham, the winner of the Chicago race. Other than that, here are the rest of your point standings.